Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear students. In this video, we are going to cover lectures for week 2. In this video, we are covering, we explain factors. Factors are the numbers we can multiply together to get another number. For example, 6. 2 times 3, 6. So we say 2 is factor, 3 is factor. Example, find the factors of 12. So we ask ourselves, what's the numbers when we multiply together we get 12. So 3 times 4 we get 12. So 3 and 4 are factors of 12. Also 2 times 6 is 12. So 2 and 6 are also factors of 12. And also 1 times 12 equals 12. So 1 and 12 are factors of 12 as well. And because multiplying negatives makes a positive, for example, minus 1 times minus 12 will get 12. Minus 2 times minus 6 will get 12. Minus 3 times minus 4 will get also 12. So all the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, and also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 6, and minus 12. But in this course, we are only just ask you the positive factors. Prime factorization. Prime factorization is finding which prime numbers multiplying together to make the original number. Example 1. What are the prime factors of 12? So it is best to starting working from the smallest prime number, which is 2. So let's check. So we divide 12 by the first prime number 2. So equal 6. Yes, it is divided exactly by 2. We have taken the first step. So, but 6 is not a prime number. So we need to go to further. So let's try again 2 also. 6 divide 2 by 2 equals 3. So yes, that's work also because 3 is a prime number. So we have the answer. So the prime factors of 12 is 2 and also 2 and also 3. And we write 2 times 2 times 3 we get 12. As you can see, every factor is a prime number like this one. All these prime factor prime number. Another example, what's the prime factorization of 147? So we can divide can we divide 147 exactly by 2? So 147 divide 2, the first prime number, is equal 73.5. So no, it is cannot. The answer should be the whole number, and 73.5 is not. So let's try the next prime number, which is 3. So 147 divided by 3 will give us the whole number 49. That's work. But now we try factoring 49 and find that 7 is the smallest prime factor that works. So we divide 49 by 7, we get 7. So this is so the prime factorization of 147 is 3 times 7 times 7. So as for we can go, we need to go because all factors are prime. So 3 times 7 times 7 we get 147. Divisibility rules. Ways of determining whether a given number is divisible by a fixed divisor without performing the division. So we say the number is divisibility or divisible by 2 if the number is even. That means if the last digit of this number is 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. Let's get example. These examples are all divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit here is 0. The last digit is 2. 314 is also divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit is 4. 3108, it is also divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit is 8. Now get examples of numbers that fail divisibly by 2. For example, 7. If the last number is one of these, no. Minus 103. If the last number is 3, is one of these, no. 15, what's the last digit is 5. Are one of these, no. 221 is divisible by 2, no. Why? Because the last digit is none of these number. So all these numbers are not divisible by 2. When we say the number is divisible by 3, when if the sum of the numbers digits is divided by 3. For example, 12 is divisible by 3. Why? When we sum 1 plus 2 will give us 3. So, and also 3 is divisible by 3. 36, so we sum 3 with 6 will give 9. So 9 is divisible by 3. Now let's for example that's failed to divisible by 3. 14 is not divisible by 3. Why? Because when we sum 1 plus 4 we get 5. 5 is not divisible by 3. That means we not get the whole number. Also here 124 is not divisible by 3. Why? When we sum 1 plus 2 plus 4 we get 7. 7 is not divisible by the whole number by 3. When we say when we can say that this number is divisible by 5, sorry, if the last digit of this number is 0 or 5. For example, 80 is divisible by 5. Why? Because the last digit is 0. Here look, 125 is divisible by 5. Yes. Why? Because the last digit is 5. Let's take example of numbers that not divisible by 5. 17 is not divisible by 5. Why? Because the last digit is 7, not 0 or 5. Here 118 is not divisible by 5. Why? Because the last digit is 8, not 0 or 5. Now about the number divisible by 11. If the difference of the alternating sum of digits of the numbers is multiple of 11. For example, 10,516. So we difference 1 minus 0 plus 5 plus 5 minus 1 plus 6 get 11. So it's divisible by 11. So this number is divisible by 11. So here 2,345. So we difference 2 minus 3 plus 4 minus 5 we get minus 2. Is minus 2 divisible by 11? No. Now the highest common factor, and we represent highest common by short name is HCF. H highest, C common, F factors. The highest common factors is the largest of the common factors of two or more numbers. There are two ways we can find the highest common factor. The first way to find the highest common factor, firstly find all factors of both numbers, then find the ones that are common to both, and the last step here, then choose the greatest one. For example, what's the highest common factors of 9 and 12? So firstly find the factors of both number. So the factors of 9 is 1 and 9 and 3. Why? Because 1 times 9 we get 9. 3 times 3 will give us 9, but we write one time. 12, what are the factors of 12? 1 times 12 we get 12. 2 times 6 we get 12. 3 times 4, 12. Then find the common of both. What's the common? 1 and 3. Then we get the greatest common factor. Which one the greatest? 1 or 3? 3. So the highest common factor of between of 9 and 12 is 3. Here another example. What's the highest common factor of 6 and 18? So firstly, find the factors of the 6 is 1, 2, 3, 6. Why? Because 1 times 6 will give 6, 2 times 3, 6. Also we get the factors of 18. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. How? Because 1 times 18 will get 18. Uh, uh, 3 times 6 we get 18. 2 times 9 will get 18. Then we get the common factors. What's the common factors? 1s, 2s, and 3 and 6, the common. So look, what's the greatest one of these? Is 6. So the highest common factor of 6 and 18 is 6. Now let's explain the second way to find the highest common factor. Firstly, find the prime factors and combine the common ones together. For example, what's the highest common factors of 24 and 108? So firstly, we get the prime factors of 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 will get 24. We explain this how to get the prime factorization of any number by previous 2 slides, and we get the prime factors of 108 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now what's the greatest common factor? 2 times 2 times 3, the common, we get 12. So the highest common factors by the second way of 24 and 108 is 12. The lowest common multiple, LCM. The smallest positive number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. For example, find the lowest common multiple. We put in short name LCM. L lowest, C common, M multiple of 3 and 5. So firstly we get the multiple of 3. So 3, we add 3, 6, 6 add 3, 9, add 3, 12, 12 add 3, 15, add 3, 18. And we get the multiples of 5. So we add 5, get 10. We add 5, we get 15. We add 5 with 15, we get 20. So what's the first common multiple? The lowest common is 15. So multiple of the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15, because 15 is the multiple of 3 and also a multiple of 5, and it is the smallest number like that. So 3 and 5 have other common multiples also, such as 30 and 45 and etc., but they are all together are all larger than 15. At this point we finish this video for lectures for week 2. See you in next video to cover for week 3. Thank you for your listening.